question is, what role does adventure play in my life? Oh, that is a really good question. Okay, yeah. What is actually the adventure? Um, Life is a journey. Okay, yeah. And sometime journeys became bit boring. Okay, yeah. So we are kind of like a spice thing up. That is called adventurous. Okay, yeah. If you still not understand, it means that ki the way that you are living, how do you supposed to live more enjoyable, or how do you supposed to live more kind of like a something like I don't know, something that not boring, something that not kind of like a something static, something that ki really good, like it has all those flavors like a good, bad, salt, sweet, sugar, everything. Okay, yeah. So how do you supposed to live my life as a more adventurous? All right, yeah. So do you get it now? What is actually adventurous? All right, yeah. So like basically is this thing that key like example is that key when you went to climb the mountain. Okay, yeah. It's an adventurous thing, by the way. Okay, yeah. So when you are trying to climb the mountain, you went through a lot of resistance. Okay, like there is a mountain, there is a steep climb, there is a river, there is a trees, there is a forest, there is a lot of thing. Okay, all those resistance and everything, you cross that and you reach top of the mountain. When you reach the top of the mountain, your experience is mixed with all those things like resistance and things, and then you got accomplished when you reach at the mountain. Okay, that is called adventurous because it kind of like comes with a lot of emotions and hard work and like motivations. It is a lot of things. Okay, and when you achieve that, it felt really good, it felt that you accomplished something. Okay, that is called kind of like a something adventure, like adventurous thing. All right, yeah. So how do I supposed to make my life as adventurous? Like basically apply the same rule in the living your life. Okay, yeah. But we are not climbing the mountain every single day. Okay. So how do we supposed to make our life is kind of like a something adventurous? How do I supposed to make my life as something really adventurous? Okay, yeah. I am not really sure, by the way, but I am little bit adventurous, but still right now I'm not really getting anything. Let's There are some sort of pointers are actually suggested by the chat gpt. Let's go through that. Okay, yeah. uh, Personal growth and development: step out your comfort zone, expand your perspective, outcome fears and self-doubt. Okay, personal growth. I know I am personal growth, like basically I'm really good at personal, I don't know, like basically this is an adventurous play in my life. Okay, yeah. Like I don't know, like basically I think that key probably. Okay, let's go through that. Let's understand this thing, what is actually meaning of that. Okay, first point is that personal growth. Another point is increase the creativity and problem solving skills. All right. Build the stronger connection. Okay, mental and emotional well-being, physical health and benefit, add fun and excitement, encourage reflection and self-discovery, strength, resilience, connect with nature, encourage living in the moment. All right, yeah, these are kind of like a some pointer that kind of like a tell us about the how do I supposed to live my life as adventurous. Okay, but what is actually my reason? Like, what is actually like? Do I want to live my life as adventurous? Okay, yeah. First of all, uh, actually, my life is like really adventurous. Okay, yeah, like by nature, it is kind of like something very adventurous. Why I'm saying this thing? Let me tell you. Okay, yeah. Um, First of all is that ki I'm not kind of like doing a typical job like a 9 to 5 job, like a doing a job, do my stuff, get a home, that's it. Okay, no, nothing really at all. My job is not just kind of like a simply just 9 to 5 job. My job is a kind of like simply creativity. Okay, yeah. Every day or every work or every project is kind of like a something really new, something really extraordinary, something very different. Okay, yeah. And when I try to do this thing, I know myself, I find myself, I improve myself. All right, yeah. Another thing is that ki I am not kind of like a depend on some certain time, some certain thing. It's actually depend on me. Like if I want to do those things, I could do that. If I don't, I cannot do that. Okay, it's completely depend on me. So freedom. All right, yeah. Also, another thing is that ki I am actually doing this YouTube, by the way. All right, yeah. So YouTube is actually giving me freedom of do anything that I want. So I'm doing it that. All right, yeah. As also it kind of like giving me regarding about creativity that I'm doing it. really good at. Okay, yeah. As I say, I am kind of like a something very routine guy. Okay, yeah. Yes, my job is not kind of like a somebody required to follow the routine, but yeah, I am the kind of person who is actually from that particular corporate structure. That routine is a kind of like a somebody very essential thing, and I still follow that routine. So, which is kind of like something really help me to be more productive and to be more kind of like a discipline. It really helped me in the content creation, by the way. So I am following this thing, so I'm really good at. Okay, yeah. Regarding about physical health, mental health, physical health, I do run every single day. Okay, yeah. I play badminton. Regarding about mental health, I do kind of like a something record self talk, this artifact. Okay, it's kind of like a something self talk. My mental health is also really good. Okay, yeah. Also, I wanted to achieve multiple things, ambitions. My goals are also really extraordinary. Okay, yeah. Till the end of next year, till the end of 2025, I have to earn money from the content creation. Till the end of 2030, I have to build my app. Okay, yeah. um, Multiple ambitions comes with a multiple resilience, multiple resistance, lot of things. Okay, another thing is that ki I know I'm gonna earn a lot of money through it. Okay, yeah. um so money will be not gonna issue. Also, another thing is that ki during this process of kind of like a creating this content creation, I improve myself a lot regarding about communication, regarding about leadership, regarding about problem solving skills. Okay, yeah. Regarding about learning new skills. All right, yeah. My life is not monotonous. Okay, yeah, like basically almost like a 5 year ago, my life was monotonous. Like basically, I was actually following the 9 to 5 routine and stuff like that. It was kind of like a something just predictive and like a very monotone. Okay, yeah. But right now, in my life, colors are really vibrant. Okay, the work that I do, the ambitions that I have, the stuff that I do, the way that I improve myself is kind of like a something I enjoy during this process. I enjoy living my life. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it gets stress too, a lot of stress. Okay, usually I sleep at 3 a.m. at night. Okay, my sleep is not really done properly, so everything is not really great. Okay, like basically from every point of perspective, but that is somewhat kind of like a something good. Okay, because life is not meant to be sugar all the time. Okay, it has a salt, sweets, and spiciness that makes it life kind of like a something good, something really great, something that ki resistance, that when you face that resistance, you feel that ki you are worth of that resistance, and you will kind of like improve yourself. Okay, yeah. So um basically is this thing, my life is not kind of like a something just kind of like a something graph that it went up. No, it is kind of like a some ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Okay, yeah. And yeah, definitely like I'm gonna accept this thing that ki during this process I will gonna stress a lot, I will gonna kind of like handle so many stuff, bad stuff, I will gonna do something really bad stuff too. Okay, yeah. But it kind of like a something giving me experience that what kind of like a do something right and do something bad. Okay, yeah. Life is kind of like a journey. Okay, yeah. And I don't want to spend my journey as a kind of like a doing just monotonous job and 9 to 5, nothing really at all. I decided my life is kind of like a really good, and I'm gonna make my life as good as possible as I can, as adventurous as I can. Okay, yeah. And these adventures actually created by the ambitions and goals and achievement and spontaneous. Yeah, like spontaneous is also kind of like a something represent how much adventurous you are. I am kind of like a somebody is this thing. If I wanted to do those things, I do that thing. Okay, yeah. Also, I am detached from the materialistic world. Yeah. What's a materialistic world? Materialistic world means like that money and then buy good homes and cars and things like that. It doesn't mean like that. "Okay, I don't want that." Yeah, I want that. I want money. Like I understand the value of the money too. Okay, yeah. But it's not really utmost priority for me. No, I understand happiness is a kind of like a something utmost priority. Happiness is come from the lot of things, like money is one of them, but relation, people, surrounding, career, these are kind of like a something matter to me a lot. Okay, yeah. Um, at the last breath of my life, I shouldn't supposed to be kind of like a regret of things that I should supposed to do or I shouldn't supposed to do. Okay, I wanted to do teaching too. Okay, I just feel like that I think that okay, I love teaching, and I know I could teach something to the people, to the child. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do teaching too. So yeah, my life is kind of like something pretty adventurous. Okay, yeah. Things are something really good and something really great. Okay. So yes. Okay, yeah. So this is like yeah, my life is kind of like a something. I don't know how do I supposed to describe this thing. Okay, yeah. But dude, let me tell you one thing. The life that you are actually describe this thing, you haven't really lived. It's actually in the future. So how do you kind of like predict that your life is kind of like something adventurous? Well, let me tell you one thing, na. If you are looking at from the day by day, it's not really that kind of like a something very adventurous, nothing really at all. Okay, yeah. But if you look at from the bigger point of perspective, then you realize that how adventurous is this thing. Example, okay, yeah. So if I'm gonna say that he Adolf Hitler, okay, is his life is kind of like a something adventurous? I would say yes, yeah. Like basically, is this thing he was kind of like somebody born at somewhere. He was kind of like a do some sort of military school. He became soldier at the World War. He kind of like a realized that the war is kind of like something not good and stuff like that. He understand the patriotism and something like that, and they then he kind of like a stand up and he kind of like a became the something really that people follows that became the leader of the Germany and things like that. He started World War. It's World War Two and stuff like that. So if I'm looking at the kind of like something entire scale of Hitler lifestyle, Hitler lifespan, then I know that his life is kind of like a went through ups and downs. That makes it life kind of like something adventurous. Okay, if I compare this life with a normal kind of person who is kind of like a born or born at really good school, do kind of like a something very good people. Okay, born at kind of like a somewhere. He was kind of like a simply good person. He was really good at school, good at college, good at job. He did a marriage, and then he was kind of like a doing a job. Okay, like basically he was life his life is really predictable. Like basically just like the things that he do is kind of like a according to the rules that actually created for the society, and he was following that rules, and kind of like his life is becoming very predictable. So basically his life is not really that adventurous, because in his entire life he was kind of like a doing the things that people offer, or people kind of like a saying this thing and he was doing it that. Okay, yeah. But in other hand, Hitler life was kind of like something very unpredictable. He became chancellor, he became this, started World War. He did a lot of things. Okay, I know those are things are really not that good, but yeah, he did that thing that makes it life kind of like something adventurous. Okay, yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that ki um the kind of like a somebody person defines how they're supposed to live their life, and that makes it their life is kind of like something really good, and as also the person too. Okay, that make person really special too. Okay, because Adolf Hitler is very special person. Like all over the world people knows that. Okay, normal people don't really, as a normal kind of person, don't really remember that much, but Hitler everyone knows that. Okay, so probably is this thing, this is kind of like a something adventurous plays in my life. Okay, like basically the choices that I make, the decisions and everything. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm saying that ki my life is like a pretty adventurous, by the way. Okay, yeah, like basically the ambitions that I thought and everything. So yes. Okay, yeah, my life is like a adventurous. Sorry. Next question.